YouTube. So I know you're looking at me like I'm a little crazy. I'm actually coming to you today to do a hair tutorial on how to do box braids, poetic justice braids, whatever braids you want to call them. They're just all braids. I did braids on my hair a few weeks ago, and I actually just started redoing a couple of them, so I figured why not make a tutorial out of it. Currently I have a different setup. I'm currently back at home at my parents' house for winter break, which for me it's basically the whole month of December. So, and I'm actually using my webcam right now just because I don't know what that was. But the usual camera that I use is actually my camera phone. I have a Galaxy S3, so the quality is pretty good. But for some reason, the videos will not play on my computer when I import them to edit them. So I've filmed 2 videos, and I haven't been able to post them because for some reason my computer does not recognize them anymore. So I'm not sure what that's about. So right now I'm just using my webcam. Just for now. My parents have a camera that I can use, but I just wanted to do this quick one and I couldn't find the camera, so I'm just going to use my webcam. It's not the best quality, but um, I'm working with it, so I apologize. But I will have more videos coming up for you. I do have a makeup tutorial in mind for the holidays. So let's get started. I just took one of my braids out and I just combed my hair. I just combed it through to get rid of all the dead hair that was in there. Because if you didn't know, well, I'm sure you do know, but every day you brush your hair, every day you brush your hair sheds. So while it's in braids, it doesn't get a chance to shed because you're not brushing it. So when you do take your braids out, braids, twists, whatever protective style you have your hair in, once you take it out, you definitely have to comb through it thoroughly to get all the dead hair that's been shedding on its own out of it. So that's what I did, and I put a little coconut oil and then combed it through. And then I figured I'd show you how to do them. And I actually learned from a YouTube tutorial. I don't remember the username, but I'm going to try to find it and then I'll post it down below so then you can see where I learned from. Now I'm teaching you guys. So basically here is the hair that I have, and I use Kankelon hair. I've always used Kankelon hair no matter braids or twists. And I actually have 2 colors. The black color is in color 2, and the blonde that I have, I don't know the color, I just bought a blonde to have like highlights or whatever. And I just put a little bit of each and just mixed it together. So this is how much hair I have. So altogether, that's about how much hair I have altogether for one braid. And it honestly just depends on the size you want. So yeah, it just depends on the size of braid you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to take about a third of the whole thing. You're going to take about a third and you're going to wrap it around the bigger section of hair. And then you have a loop. See? So this is a smaller section, this is the third, and this is the 2/3 rest of the hair. Okay? And then what you are going to do is take the bigger section of hair, and for me it's my left hand, which is not my dominant hand. So you want the smaller section of hair in your dominant hand and the rest of the hair in your other hand. Okay? So this is actually very awkward for me because I'm sitting on the edge of my bed and I'm about to fall. Anyways, so this is my hair, and hopefully you guys can tell the difference with a different color, so it might be easier. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I'm just going to put my hair to this side, so then the braid is pretty much going to lay to this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it like this. So you want your pointer through the loop, and you're just going to keep this smaller hair wrapped around this pointer finger in your dominant hand. So this is the position that you're basically going to be in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my section of hair, and with my thumb, I'm gonna take a little bit of hair. I'm gonna put it together with my pointer, and then I'm going to grab it with my other hand, still having this little part of hair secure. I'm going to take it with between my middle finger and my ring finger, and I'm going to pull it apart from the rest of the hair. While doing that, I'm going to take the middle finger on my left hand, on my non-dominant hand, and I'm going to release the smaller section of fake hair. I'm just going to hold it down to my scalp while I pull away and section the first part that I have. So I'm going to do that again because I know that's confusing. Okay. So this is how I'm starting. My dominant hand has a smaller piece of hair wrapped around my index finger with my thumb. Okay. And then my non-dominant hand, I have my pointer finger and my thumb securing one side, and then my what is this, middle finger and my pointer finger. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to take my thumb, put it together. I'm starting with my non-dominant hand. Take my thumb, put it together with the index finger. Okay. I'm going to take my dominant hand, take my ring finger and my middle finger, and take that piece of hair from there, so then secured on its own. Then I'm going to take my middle finger and go to my dominant hand and secure that piece of hair that is already there. So then we have one part of the braid right there. Okay, so now I have my dominant hand now. I'm going to take my pointer finger and I'm going to take this whole piece is one piece on its own. The third of hair, the smaller piece. So this one piece, I'm going to go under it. And at the same time, I'm going to scoop another section of my real hair as well. At the same time, I'm taking the remaining part of hair, of fake hair, and I'm going to place it under my pointer finger while pulling this away by separating this. Okay? Now, you see I have one strand, two strand, and then three strand. So the remaining hair that I have left, real hair and fake hair, I'm grabbing with my middle finger and my thumb from my non-dominant hand. And then from there, you start crossing it over into a braid. See? And you want to keep pulling tight as you go. See, nice secure hold right there. And then just keep braiding all the way down. And I typically use the whole length of Kankelon that comes in the pack, just to make it easier on myself, because I don't really like cutting hair because it already sheds on its own while I'm doing my braids, so cutting it would make more of a mess while I'm actually doing the braid. So, and I'm just braiding it. You can see that's where my real hair stops. Again, sorry for the quality. I'm using my webcam just to do this tutorial for you guys. And some people braid differently, but it's fine. As long as you keep it tight throughout, so then not only does this hold, but also your real hair throughout isn't coming out into, you know, and frizzing everywhere, which will eventually happen once you the braids get old and you start wearing them out and you wash them and whatnot. But when you first do your braids or get your braids done, they should, you know, be sleek, no frizzing. So, and I'll show you what they should not look like when you first get them done, because that's the stage my braids are in now, because I've had them for a while and I've already washed my hair once. Also, I forgot to mention, what you want to do once you first take out that section of Kankelon that you want to use, what you want to do is pull at the ends. So you have your section and you just want to pull the ends so that they taper and so that they're long. And the reasoning for this is, sorry, and the reasoning for this is that when you braid it, like so, the ends are tapered. So then you will see once I finish this one. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's good enough. So then you see that it tapers down basically into nothingness. So this is going to hold the braid. The braid's going to hold together by itself. It's not going to unravel. If you leave the ends all the same length, it's going to be hard to braid at the end because they're not going to stay together. And then what you want to do to secure it is dip your ends in hot water, and that will secure the braid. So there you have it. That is my braid redone. My hair grows really fast, so I just wanted to redo my braids, and I just want to show you some of my frizzies, mainly in the back, and show you how your hair should not look when it's freshly done. So let me find a really good frizzy. Okay, right here. Do you see that in the back? See how this is my real hair coming out? Mind you, I've had my braids in for about 2 weeks and I've washed them already and my hair's natural. So your braids should not be like this when you first get them done. They should be like this, or like this, or like this one that I just did in front of you. There you go. See? You see all this frizz right here? There you go. There you see it. And you see the difference. So yeah. So, oh, I just lost an earring. There you go. I just wanted to show you guys that. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was useful. Maybe the way that I explained it was kind of weird. I'm going to put the link below to the tutorial that I learned from, but also I may be doing another one in the future for just another braid one, or maybe Senegalese twist, because I do know how to do those as well. Yeah, so that's about it. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!